Welcome 2025. With that, opportunities to learn and enhance your career and move it forward. In this video, I give you 5 amazing books to start learning around software architecture to become a better software architect or enhance your knowledge around software architecture. Hello you, my name is Otavio Santana and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel for you who wants to become a better software engineer learning around software architecture, software design, codes, documentation, and so on. So if you want to learn and become a ultimate engineer, this channel is for you. Please subscribe. Let's start our list of learning software architecture. The first one is amazing, and I do recommend you to start learning around software architecture with this book. This book will explain finally the difference between software architecture and software design and the boundary, especially because it is hard to change the software architecture if without changing the software design. There's something happen because eventually when you change the software design, you're gonna impact the software architecture. This book shows those differences using Expector. So this book is the head first software architecture. It is super great to start learning using this book. So if you never have reading any book around software architecture, the head first is a good recommendation to start with. Or if you want to enhance your capabilities, this is a good book as well. The second book is Fundamentals of Software Architecture. You're going to learn more about software architecture trade-off, the laws of software architecture, where the why is more important than how, and everything has a trade-off. It's also going to bring you some learning around the different software architecture styles, and most important, the difference, the trade-offs, the scalabilities, and when to choose one against other. Fundamentals of Software Architecture is a really good to start at the second one or even as first one. Everything changed. That includes software itself, right? It's impossible to imagine the same business requirement is still the same for a long times or even decades. This book gives you some ideas how to handle this evolutionary idea and also to fight against this software erosion. That's natural and it's happened all the whole time, especially because every time that you're gonna write some code, eventually it will become deprecated. How to decrease this complexity, how to decrease the cognitive load to handle with that. This book is Evolutionary Architecture. So it is an amazing book where you can learn more about software erosion and how to fight and keep the product going together with software architecture. A good software architecture must be simple and must fight against complexity and mainly over engineering. This book here is just enough software architecture. It is brings you the idea to how to make your software architecture simple to achieve success, applying a risk-driven design. Naturally, if you put a lot of risk inside your code, if you put a lot of over engineering inside your code, might become more harder to understand with the future generations, to read more code, and so on. So just enough software architecture. It is our book number 4. The last book recommendation for today is Facilitating Software Architecture. Handle with software architecture is not a single person job. Indeed, it's a team job where someone needs to drive to the right direction using proper documentations, proper methodologies, and so on. These books give you some ideas how to handle with decentralized software architecture and how to avoid a single person handle everything, especially because eventually it's gonna handle a lack of knowledge. Naturally, it's impossible to one person knows everything around the whole organization. These books give you some idea how to handle with this decentralized methodology, handle with software architecture. For example, C4 model, tech radar, and so on. Those are my 5 books. Okay, Otavio, but how about clean architecture? Because everybody's talking about this book. Everybody mentioned this book. My advice to you is don't start with clean architecture, especially because it has a lack of context around soft architecture. I have seen several people starting with clean architecture and they still doing a huge mistake, that is believing in silver bullet approach. They try to apply hexagonal model in every single software project. And actually, in software engineering, there is no silver bullet. We need to understand the context first and then apply what better to that context. That's why I don't recommend you to start reading the Clean Architecture book. Eventually, when you're done with those 5 books, you can go and read more books. That's including the Clean Architecture one. But if you started with Clean Architecture, it is okay. But remember, software architecture, software engineer is not about silver bullet solution. Go and read the other books. Okay, that is it for today. Please let me know what you think about those books. Have you reading those books? Give your thoughts and naturally recommend me some amazing books around software architecture. I love to read and love to learn with every single person on this channel.